What's going on, silencers? Welcome back. I'm assuming you can hear me. Of course you can't. No. No, you can. You can. I'm just an idiot. Hi. Welcome back to my vintage story server, Vintarians Unite. And, I should probably get chat up there, shouldn't I? Let's see. I mean, there's nobody there, so, like, we're fine. And I know I'm streaming early, so, with every intention to keep going, just saying, let me go there, this. I really wish this link could be locked in. Because it's just kind of annoying. Do that. Grab that. There we go. There we go. Now everything's up. Oh, geez. Hello, Lindsay. Welcome, welcome. So, the server is in a completely different place. Sorry, Riska. You were too slow this time. The server's in a completely different place than it was last time. Just because I have no life and no inhibitions. So when it comes to this, I went overboard. And today is going to be no exception, except we're going to be doing something I have never done before. We're going to be making steel. And I have no idea how to do that. I mean, I know the basic process and I know where I have to start, but I have no idea where to go from there. So I think I have a few beehives, since I am the apiarist. Yeah, since I am the apiarist for our server, this is my baby. And I have a few beehives. I love bees. Trying to remember. Oh. I'm trying to remember everything that happened in the last 24 hours of this being live. So these are Angora goats. They spawn when there's ice on the mountains, and there is ice at the top of these mountains. And yeah, they all fell down into my pen that had elk in it. It had elk in it, and then wolves spawned, fell into the pen, ate the elk. So I uninstalled the mod that let the wolves spawn again. And that's when all the goats fell in. So there we are on that. Let's see. So this is called a JPS. This is a Jonas positioning system. 2 or 3 what? Sorry, Riska, I missed that. 2 or 3 what? My video resolution is wrong because I'm dumb. I don't know if I can change this without. I'm gonna see if I could change this without screwing everything up. Hold, please. And with nothing but a minor interruption, I think I actually did that. Am I still here? Well, that's awesome. Cool. Can't believe that worked. Okay. Yeah, there's a difference between ending the broadcast and stopping the stream. If I end the broadcast, it closes the broadcast channel. But if I stop the stream, it just... We now take you to this momentary interruption, blah, 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 bullshit. Anyway, goats. So I guess I'm a goat farmer now. Not sure how that happened. Okay, let's... I only need that. Gotta feed the goats really quick. Because they won't have babies if they don't eat 10 portions of hay. Oh, I need the yeah. I need the stuff still. So, I haven't navigated around my island on stream yet, because Darius has been trying to find my ass. He's on the server too, and I'm very, very, very far away from spawn. And Darius has been trying to find me. Much to his credit, he got really close and then died and had to go pretty much all the way back to spawn. I had nothing to do with any of that. He got killed by a bear or something. It wasn't me. But I haven't really navigated my island because it's my island. I want it to myself. Anyway, so these are Colombian mammoths. They are the largest pachyderm available in the Fauna of the Stone Age mods. There's like 30 of them on my island. I just so happened to manage a male and 2 females fell into this area. So I pissed them off, chased them in here, and, well, actually, they chased my ass in there, and then I was very lucky to get out alive. But, yeah, I wish that worked. But there is a bunch more elephants, right on the other side of that. So, Tony Kaku, I'm actually going to do what I did to this place. So, you'll see I have the entire ceiling glassed up. That's because I got tired of getting jumped by things that were coming off of the cliffs. I got jumped by a lion, I got jumped by wolves, I got jumped by drifters, so I decided to spawn-proof the entire area. I put down lanterns, they keep them from spawning certain places, and I put glass up to keep them from falling in on me, and that's where we are. You might be asking yourself, Cass, you're the, yeah, I literally spawn-proof the area. Quite literally. They cannot spawn, which is really funny. I'm gonna pop into spectator mode really quick, and I'm gonna show you something. Hopefully it's still there, because I couldn't figure out where all the wolf sounds were coming from. So, spectator mode. You see this cave system beneath me? Oh, there. See the wolf, the spiders, and those things? In this cave system right beneath me, there are... And I actually fell into that cave system right over there. Oh, more Angora goats. I actually fell into this cave system, and I explored down. I get about halfway down, and there are a billion of these little wolves. But they're robot cyborg wolves from hell, like bad 90s B-movie cyborg wolves from hell. They are fast, they are smart, they hunt in packs, and they take a lot of hits even with my super high-level gear. I'm at Meteoric Iron right now. That's part of the reason I want to go to Steel. So, they're not exactly, yeah, just my luck. There's no rhinos on this island. So, I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, so there's that. Swap back to... Okay. And... So I started working on the storage. I've got the goats. The inside of the base hasn't really changed much. I paved a little bit of it. That tunnel is going to be my longest project ever, because there is a cove at the end of my island, but it's about 1,200 blocks away, and it's going to take me a minute. But I'm going to dig that way and have a cove. I finally found one of these in a nearby mine shaft, and by nearby I mean it's 3,600 blocks away. And this way is going to be my kitchen, and that way is going to be, I have no fucking idea. So, yeah. And I know what you're thinking. You're asking yourself, Cass, you are the miner. Why do you have so many damn berry bushes? Yeah, pretty much. And Darius is just taking his time colonizing. No, he's traveling the planet. He's looking for me really hard because I am far away from spawn. And I'll give him this. He got like 25,000 blocks towards me. So he was well on the way to catching me. It was just, yeah, he kind of got his ass kicked by a bear. He might be joining us here in a little bit too, but anyway, so you're asking yourself, Cass, you're the miner. You're the blacksmith. Why do you have so many berry bushes? So, and Darius decided he was going to send me stuff and treat me like his own personal backpack. So I have those 3 berry bushes, and then I want to show you my greenhouse and berry grove. The greenhouse, all mine, my doing. The berry grove is in Darius's fault, and I don't even have all of the berries planted, all of the plants planted again. But that's 2 different species of plants. That's 2 different species. These and those are going to be white and red currant bushes, which means I need black currant bushes. We've got fox grapevines, mediums, which are a Australian cherry-like fruit. We've got lily pillies, which are a berry. We've got white lily pillies and blue lily pillies, and I love saying these things. Wrong kind of miner. Yeah, how you're cosplaying Stardew Valley, right? So I've got Narangilla, which is, I'm pretty sure it's a Filipino plant. Mingy Mingies, and I look young. Jesus, nobody has called me young in a long time. Since I do my old man screams when I get the shit scared out of me. I got Mingy Mingies. I got Feijoas. I got Old Man Saltbush. That's more lily pillies and finger limes. I hate finger limes with a passion. So everything that's planted right up against the wall or right in front of those all have thorns. So they kind of kick my ass whenever I walk into them. But these ones are fine. I've got black grapes, I've got fox grapes, and I've got red grapes. And finger limes can screw off. And then I've got the plants. I've got rice growing right here. And amaranth growing here. The amaranth is to feed my animals, because most of the animals will not eat rice. Then the rice is to feed me and everybody else on the server. Everybody is responsible for a vegetable, a fruit, a grain, and an animal. And so I have goats and bees, kind of. Bees would be my primary one. I'll give the goats to anybody if they want them. So rice is my grain. Rice and amaranth grow really well in the region that I'm at. Because it's about 20 degrees Celsius in the middle of the night. It's like 38 in the day. So it's hot. Rice grows well for me. I have pineapples. These are pineapples? No, these are cassavas. These are cassavas, and my pineapples are right over here. So those are the things I'm responsible for. Cassava being my vegetable, starchy tuber. Rice being my grain, rice and amaranth being my grain, and then pineapple being my fruit. And Darius sent me an absolute shit ton of high fertility soil, so I went ahead and let a bunch of my food rot, and now I have an entire patch of terra preta. I don't know that I've had a cassava in like a decade or more, Riska. It's been a minute for me. Do I have... Oh, nope, that's already build. Do I have any more rot? No. Oh yeah, I do. A little bit of rot, a little bit of gunpowder, a lot of bit of gunpowder actually. I've been playing around with the pistol quite a bit, but boy is it a bitch to use. Where'd the rot? Oh, I have a lot of rot. What the hell rotted in my inventory? I don't know. That's 9.8 of 20 days for more compost. And the basic things I want to get done today is I really want to try for steel. I have never once gotten past meteoric iron in this game because you can survive the entire time with it. However, I want to get past steel because I need to be able to crush titanium. Once you get to steel, you can go to titanium and so on and so forth. I thought yucca was juicier than cassava. I remember cassava being kind of dry, but maybe I'm off my rocker. But I also have my dinner here since I was really lazy. I went to Taco Bell. Ah, yes, I am thinking of yucca. Sorry. Um. All right. Let's do steel. I started some of this gem crafting stuff, and I managed to put some sockets on my meteoric iron pickaxe, which allows for 45.6% more ore to be picked up. So that's kind of nice. I also traded out the samurai sword for a great sword. That's what they're called. I got my storage done, which is what I was working on when I ended the stream yesterday. Because this took a minute. Just getting everything sorted out was kind of a nightmare. I have this storage linked to, I think it's like 89 chests or 87 chests behind this. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 12, 24, 36. So 156 chests. I know how to count, I swear. There's 156 chests, trunks behind this. Then all of these and all of the ones that are out front, those are all linked to this storage controller so I can access it all. I went on a mining spree. I have a little over 16,000 gold. I think I have like 20,000 hematite. Silver. Yeah, I've got a lot of materials. I've been working my ass off. I found a cinnabar vein. That actually almost killed me because I was vein mining. So, you hit one ore and a couple of them break. Well, I hit one ore and the entire mountain decided to fall. Fortunately, it lagged the server long enough for me to actually get out from under it. But that was trippy. I love cave-ins. It's a great mechanic. It's a beautiful mechanic. It will kill you. It bodied me like 9 times the first world I had it in. But let's see. I need granite. I can put back some stuff. Actually, I'm gonna throw away that, because I really don't need them. I'm gonna keep those and throw the tools in there that I'm not using. A gem cutter's chisel. Ooh, actually, let me show you. Gem cutter's chisel. Need that back. Put all my flowers in there. lignite. I've got 2 JPS now because they break as soon as you take any damage. So I had enough parts. I made a second one. Swamp Astelia, got those. Ceramic jug. I really want to keep those supports on me. Put all this away. Okay, granite. Granite. I need to make steel making. There we go. Oh, that's right. We have to make refractory bricks. A cementation furnace requires 65 blocks of refractory bricks, which come in 3 different qualities: Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Each tier is more robust against heat damage than the last. You also need 6 refractory brick gratings and an iron door. Build 2 stone coffin sections and 2 stone coffin lids from granite, andesite, basalt, or peridotite. So let's make those coffin sections. Coffin sections are 3 rocks, a hammer, and a chisel. Keep my chisel there now. Get this out of my inventory. And that's gravel. Did it stay in my inventory? Okay, I'll bite. Cracked granite. Granite sand. Seriously? I can't find things worth a damn. What the hell? Granite rock. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Get those out. And then this one. These 2 stone coffin sections. I think it said we needed a lid. Wow. Steel. Making. 2 stone coffin lids. So that's borax, granite. Do I have any more powdered borax? Don't. I only have 24 borax left? Good God. Hold on. Lever and powder. Powder. And then burn and back to the powder again. Gunpowder course, blasting powder. There we go. Grab me a stack of that coarse gunpowder. We'll get this running really quick. Oh, hello. That would be gem crafting. Do this and coarse gunpowder. You do your thing. That away, that away, that away. Put all my berries away before they go rotten. Hey, look. That stuff went rotten. We'll just have to put these last nuts in with that. I'm an idiot. Because the whole reason I got the grinder out was because I needed the borax. Yes. Nuts. Speaking of which, my puppies are without. Yeah, that was today. So, they're not very happy with me. But they are enjoying the drugs. Well, it wasn't exactly a transition, but thank you. Okay. So, lid. Is borax, chisel, and hammer. Oh, the chicks are fine. They aren't by my side anymore because I came in today, actually, and one of them was sitting up on the side of the container, just staring at me. And when I scared the shit out of it, first off, it actually took shit, and then it nosedived back into the enclosure. So they're across the room in a completely enclosed thing right now. Okay, do I have enough room to make... I don't think I have enough room to make the thing here. Maybe I do. We'll see. Yeah, flying bird time, alright. I still haven't decided what kind of floors I want to put in here, so I guess this is as good a place as any. So we need to... It says we need to do bricks. Refractory bricks are bauxite, quartz, and fire clay. Okay, what are tier 2 bricks? Tier 2 bricks are bauxite, quartz, olivine. Okay. What are tier 3 bricks? Because I've got all of that. Tier 3 bricks are bauxite, quartz, olivine, and... oh, ilmenite. That's what I need steel for, is so that I can have crushed or chromite. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. I think I have enough chromite for that. Chromite's a tier 4. Tier 3. Do, do, do. Hold on 1 second. Oh, look at that. I'm supposed to be streaming. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Yeah, apparently I can use chromium. I have it. I should have a lot of it, actually. Now I forgot what it's called. Chromium. Oh no, I don't have any. Damn. It needs tier 4. Okay. We're gonna do tier 2 bricks then. I don't know why I thought chromium was softer. Maybe it used to be. An iron door is just 6 iron plates. That's nothing. Tier 2 refractory bricks are crushed quartz, crushed bauxite, crushed olivine. Let me do the math really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the one that gets me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 times 65. Sorry. Hey. Oh, why you no message me? I'm sorry, Andarius. I jumped in a few minutes early because I was getting a head start on Steel. You are welcome to join at any time. Just give me a call or join the yeah, actually, yeah. No, I'm an idiot. You're in the voice chat. Hold up. No. It's not located there anymore. It's right here. Sorry about that.
Hola.
Hola. Yeah, sorry, it doesn't automatically. Imagine getting ghosted live. Riska, you're enjoying that too much. Yeah, no, I just started a little earlier than normal because I was getting a head start on Steel and trying to figure it out. I've never done it before, so I didn't want to just be like talking over you the entire time, so
I was literally putzing on my single player world and just listening to music.
You're all good.
So I was absolutely confused because I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna stream later. And then I looked over and I was like, son of a bitch.
Sounds about right. Okay. So Steel. Refractory bricks are expensive, so I don't want to overdo it. So I need 65.
Surprisingly, I do not remember chromium being part of the recipe.
You can use chromium in replace of ilmenite for the tier 4 bricks.
Updates.
Oh, it is. It totally is. But it is a base game recipe.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right. Let me do the math. The math is hard. So times 8. So I need 528 bricks for that, and then I need 6 grates, which is another 12. 540. So if I make 600 refractory bricks.
It's also kind of smart as a streamer to just not have notifications on half the time because people will troll your ass. So I don't blame you on that either.
That's fair. But in my defense, I do try to keep my streams. Wow, I'm going to be out of fire clay after this. But I do have some calcined flint, and plenty of other things. So I need ground olivine. Need about 600 ground olivine, 600 ground quartz.
I threw you a little, but not a lot.
What? Oh, olivine? I came into a vein. I've got like 13,000 of it now. Yeah, I don't know if you caught the very beginning of the stream, but I was giving you shit for using me as a personal backpack.
You did that last stream. Unless you were doing it again.
I was doing it again because reasons.
Can you guess what happened?
Did you die again?
No. Cave in.
Cave in.
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that. Deserved.
What
Risk
does
is
it
so
say?
mean.
Does it say it in the damage log or something?
So yeah, in whenever something big happens on the server that causes like a lag spike, it will tell me what happens, and it'll say, for instance, that cave in was 68 blocks, suddenly moved, and then like you just mined a piece of graphite. Yeah. So,
Good to
I just
know.
have the log pulled up on the other side just to make sure that there aren't any like super lag spikes or anything. What was I doing? I was grinding up stuff. So
As I
yeah,
said, similarly, makes sense.
yeah. So I have 26,000 normal quartz, 2,500 or yeah, 2,574 clear, 32,876 olivine, 515 alum, to 24,576. What is that? Cinnabar? No, that's not cinnabar. That's silivite. 20,000 cinnabar. A little bit of amethyst. Shit ton of lignite because apparently I'm living on top of lignite.
Yeah, that makes sense. To be fair, Riska, I gave him a bunch of food, basically, if you think about it.
Yes, a bunch of food.
Um, what the hell is that in front of me?
I don't know. I'm not in front of you.
I I know, but it's the whole caught me off guard kind of what the hell. Wildcat female. Okay, just a random wildcat spawned on my island. Never seen that before.
The hell is going on with the?
It's either going so fast that it's not visualizing or it's going so slowly. Oh yeah, did you tell Riska about the stellar sea cow?
Oh yeah, there was a big ass manatee, like the size of Basilosaurus, kind of big ass manatee.
I mean, technically I didn't kill it, so theoretically it's somewhere in the ocean around my island still.
Yeah, I think I think my windmills actually might be busted.
You bucket.
I might have.
Sounds about right.
Oh no, they're stopped dead. Why?
Maybe here, hit C. Rainfall in the area of
You were looking for
normally you can tell by
wind calm.
Yeah. Normally you can tell by so what I do, the two tricks that I do in order to tell if the wind is completely dead is I just throw a torch down on the ground outside to see how fast the particles move.
That's
And
fair.
if they're not moving for shit and they're just going straight up and down, then the wind is dead as hell.
Yeah, the wind is completely like toast.
Yeah. Yeah. I gleaned that.
I don't
That
know.
is a weird word.
Gleaned,
Yeah.
kind of.
It's a happy spleen.
Well, if I can't do the grinding, might as well do some Langstroth's hot. Oh no, I don't want to do Langstroth's yet. I want to section out another area of land.
Actually, I want to be there when you start Langstroth's, so.
Find me.
Oh, screw you. You know how much of a bitch that'll be right now without the teleporters?
Yeah. Yeah, the teleporters are gone. There's supposed to be an update pretty soon. It's going to break the old ones, so I removed it so that the server has a little bit of a breather before we jump right into that. Oh, fuck it.
I had a chance in hell of finding you before.
Sure. Sure you did.
I was within like 3,000 blocks.
Pulverizer. That's part of the problem. Quartz doesn't grind.
Yeah, you fist it.
I know that now. Which means I need to do a little bit of planning. But, oh, I have so much more copper to make so many more nails.
Bum, 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 bum.
Never mind, we were
So,
really going to have to do this the
what kind
old-fashioned
of
way.
what kind of marble do you have anyway?
I only have white marble. I know where some green and pink is, but I only have gathered white.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm an idiot. Eh. Eh.
The fun of leveling out an area.
Oh, I don't mind it so much.
No, that's what I'm going through right now.
Okay, let me grab a few more of those. Put this here. And what?
I so far have 70 something white marble stones.
I have
So
about that
far.
much.
Actually, you know what? This is not going to bother me. Here, check your mailbox.
And a mail call. Okay, I'm going.
We just got a letter.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Let's be 1,000%. Any '90s kid, that's the first thing going through their mind.
Ooh, green marble.
Yeah, there's a thin layer of it going throughout the hill. I'm trying to even out.
Well, I will take it. A little bit of marble intrusion never hurt nobody.
Wow,
Like that one guy that one time.
Yeah, I got both. So I have white marble, I have green marble, I have granite, and I have slate.
Slate is the only one that I don't have immediate access to. It's on the island just north of me, but... Torch! That's what I need.
So I went ahead and did the... Are those elephants on your end or my end?
My end.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah, remember I caught a couple of the Colombian mammoths?
Yeah, I know. It's just that would not be a fun thing for me to run into right now.
No, that's fair. Oh, and I have 15 filled skeps. I just kept adding skeps thinking it would hit some kind of upper limit. It hasn't.
No, there's no upper limit.
I thought there was.
As long as there's sufficient amount of flowers around and there is sorry, a sufficient heat level, basically, then yeah, you can essentially put down like 1,000.
Well, they're there. Kumquat is the only thing I haven't transplanted over into the berry grove.
Oh, that's why I got shit talked.
Uh-huh. Now you're starting to understand.
uh. How much age shit do you have, if any?
Aged? Almost nothing.
Well, okay.
And that wolf sound would be the wolf sound I was talking about earlier when I showed the cave system underneath my house. Oh, I should probably have the stream pulled up. My bad. I'm getting bad at this. Yeah, well, it doesn't count if I watch it. But I keep it pulled up just to make sure that it's working.
I do it for that and to be able to respond to Riska's comments.
Oh, there's that too.
Because entirely, I know Riska is gonna either shit talk me or someone else who beats him to first.
I'm saying out of this one. No clenching, no hitting below the belt. Go.
What? It's an accurate statement.
It is accurate. Okay. So, first, we're going to do some nails.
Although, holy shit, I just realized how far north that means I am. Because a stellar sea cow only spawns in, like, nearly Arctic temperatures.
Yeah. So yeah, you're way out there.
Yeah.
Okay, that was all I need. Oh, jeez. That tripled.
Oh, hey, a cave.
Now I need shoots.
I don't want to go down there.
Quit being a pussy.
Cass, you haven't seen where I've started to set up.
No, I haven't. You haven't seen my place either.
Okay, but you go grand spy master in charge of the server.
Don't say it like that. I hauled out fair and square and legitimate.
Yeah, using the sheer dumb luck of just going in a random direction, roboting your ore.
Yeah. I literally just hit the auto travel button and in all fairness, I probably should have died or something, but I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't. That's the part that I don't understand.
I was in water like most of the time, so there aren't any mobs that spawn, and I don't take ridiculously long showers. Is this good? What is the recipe for a straight shoot? It is that.
Riska, it is not a no ball situation. It's the fact that I'm literally directly above a mine.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
I am very much exerting caution. Caution, death lives below you. I realize that.
All right. This over here.
Yeah, so last time me and Cass went into a mine.
I got bodied twice.
Yeah. It was not pretty. There was a bunch of robo mooses and
Pieces.
gorilla drifters.
I'm just giving you shit. That's not how you pronounce it. I didn't expect to slow you down.
I brain. Yeah. If that answers how bad the sleep is I've had the past couple days.
I feel you there.
Oh, yeah. Here, perfect example. So I was scheduled for 4 hours of work yesterday. I had less sleep than I had hours of work yesterday. Today.
That's impressive. Oh.
So, realize oh, that was your hell hammer.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, bing, 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 bong. He could have at least turned it off. I was actually thinking about that the other day, Riska, is how is there not like an official vintage story lo-fi? Like just someone smithing and all that.
Sorry. I'll leave the tap 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 for you guys. I muted it as soon as I had to talk. Yes, Dwarven ASMR. Riska understands it.
No, well, I mentioned it to Riska. I was like, I don't know how there isn't a vintage story lo-fi track yet.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Like just throwing in the smithing sounds every once in a while, various animal noises. Just the sound of the wind and all that.
I need more cowbell. Okay, so we got that. We need some of those. Let's grab. What the hell do I need? I got 0 talent, dude. Like, I'm only moderately funny. Hopper, right? Is that what it's called?
To be fair, random number generators are a thing.
For what? Huh?
If you're making a lo-fi, technically it's meant to not line up 100%. So you don't have to have consistent smithing sounds throughout the entire thing. So you can randomly add intervals where you're focusing more on wind or on smithing or on crickets, for instance, because they're annoying the shit out of me right now. But it means you don't necessarily have to plan every time that it's playing, and you could just go with a random number generator theoretically.
All right, cool. That needs 1,000.
The fun of 3D design also including a lot of stuff like film design and sound design, and especially graphic design. It leaves you very much going, ah, yes, I have learned 15 things going nowhere.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, for instance, the only reason I know how to code is because for some reason these sadists for 3-dimensional design decided you needed to have a web coding class.
I would say it could be worse, but there's that. To 2,000 units of copper. And where'd my torch go? Right there. Yeah. And get you heated up again.
I swear, putting down the spears is so annoying.
Yeah, because you have to hold Alt before you hold Control.
Yep.
And then you really just hope that you don't hit, like, F4. Oh, that's my plaster. Got it. So, I've been working on gemstones as well. Because I found a lot of them. And they are really cool. They are really a pain in the ass. And it's really easy to wreck them. I can encrust most... any of your tools that say they can socket, I can encrust gems and put them in there for added effects. Calcined flint chunks is what it's called.
Calcinated.
No, it says calcined. Calcined.
I don't know.
I'm looking at it right now. It says calcined.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand why it doesn't just say pulverized.
Because technically it means cooked, not crushed yet. There we go. Shoot section.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It is breaking down all of the stones into chips.
Mm-hmm. It's outgassing all of the necessary pieces. Okay. So now
that does
done.
bring up an interesting theory is why can't, or not necessarily theory, but it does bring up a vanilla question of why they don't have calcinated versions of all of the stones.
Don't know.
Okay. Well, at least it's filling in the hole, I guess.
I'm sorry, I gotta go there. That's what she said. Okay. So now there should be...
No, actually, that was my mom watching another show.
Oh, come on.
No, thank you?
Not that. Okay. Gotta remember how I did this the last time.
That's what he said.
Okay.
The fact that you snickered at that.
Because that was just, I don't know. Sure. All right. I'm going to put a trunk above this. And then I need a corner
I don't
chute.
need the cracked slate. I need the... There we go.
Corner chute. There we go. This should work. If it would fucking orient. Oh, jeez.
Not that I want to be called ET, but I am surprised that most streamers actually try to fully pronounce my name instead of just going and just being like, yeah, ET is good.
Do you want me to refer to you as ET?
No.
Okay. That's why I don't do it.
Well, but I've been in a lot of other stream chats, and I'm just surprised that all of them actually try to say the name instead of...
All right. Nope.
Although it really does give you those flashbacks to elementary of just like substitute teachers going, I don't know, Jamal. Okay, how do you spell that?
Jaqueline.
Yeah, that exact short. That is because it's like a perfect example is I know you leave or I know you lean on the Darius spelling, but the way I've always had it phonetic wise is Indarius.
Oh, and Darius.
Because
Okay.
because the entire reason it is the Endar Spire from Star Wars.
Oh,
That is where I got that chunk of the name. Okay, just scared the shit out of myself again because I was digging above a previous hole.
make some poles.
But I don't necessarily want the holes to be there later, so it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Poles are easy to remove. All right.
I mean, I guess if you're a gender surgeon.
Zero comments. Need to figure out what I'm making the floor out of.
Meth.
No, that's what I take every morning.
That's the one caffeine. Oh my god. You would get along so well with the people who work in Center Store because they basically mainline any energy drink or caffeinated anything.
See, and I don't like energy drinks.
I know, but there's some. Okay, there's a big hole. Just gonna put an extra layer down.
Okay.
Yeah, so I dug up some copper earlier, and there's a giant cavern where the copper used to be now.
I think you may have overdone it a little.
Well, I probably should have thought ahead a little more and actually filled in the hole a little when I was down there.
That's fair.
Instead of just digging around and halfway to falling in it.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse. I love that mod.
You know what would be the weirdest and funniest thing is could you imagine a Disney themed funeral?
Disney themed funeral?
Yes.
He fucked around and find out.
Like
Sure.
imagine like all of the main Disney characters like Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck, Goofy, all as pallbearers.
See, when I die, I want to be cremated, but if I wasn't going to be cremated, I would want every person I ever had to do a school project with to lower me into my grave so they could let me down one more time.
That's an interesting way to phrase done all the work.
Yeah. But when I say I want to be cremated, I want to be like Boromir cremated, not Denethor cremated.
No, sorry, I had a horrible idea. I had an absolutely like horrible idea.
Okay, let's hear it.
Get cremated and then put in gender reveal balloons. Just
Yeah, the funeral would get sued if Disney had anything to say about it. Which is funny, because can't tell you how many funerals, unfortunately, I've been to where the pallbearers were dressed up like superheroes because it was a little kid. Like,
or because
That's-
it was genuinely just someone who was like a massive Comic-Con goer and stuff like that.
yeah. Just need this
Okay,
copper to be done.
I do actually have something edible on this island. I was like, oh shit, I'm starving.
If you need food,
Yeah,
I
but
might have a
it
little
was
to spare.
It was, well, I didn't think it through because the food that I had rotted.
That's fair.
Next time, might want to turn food spoilage down a little bit.
It is. It's on 3/4 speed.
You've been playing a lot.
Maybe.
The delay of a couple minutes later, just seeing your face on the stream like a freaking mouse that's gotten caught in the trap.
I haven't been playing that much. I mean, I completely leveled out my area and all that stuff, so however long that usually takes. I could argue with you like one of the reindeer from the Santa Claus movie.
Stupid fat hobbitses, how dare you make this?
Alright, it's almost done. I just need the plates, and I don't want to forge them.
He says.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how that one would work.
What? Gollum in that scenario, or how your plates would work?
No, because basically Gollum could say that's what she says about anything Shelob did, you know?
You know, you don't really think about it until you. So you know the Shadow of Mordor and the Shadow of War games, right?
Yeah, with the sexy ass Shelob?
Yeah. Realize that Gollum was hanging around with that.
Well, he's obsessed and not stupid.
Yeah, but more my point is he simp then?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. More women in Middle Earth look like that? Oh no, I'd go there anyway, but
Yeah, halfway to Spider still works.
I don't know. I could do a Drider. Just saying.
No, like you remember the cinematic where she's like half transforming into the spider?
Yes.
That's
do.
immediately what I was joking about.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've actually played those games. Poor choice of words based on the conversation we're having.
They were fun, but see, this is the thing. I love the Haradrim DLC. That one was easily like one of my favorite Lord of the Rings media.
Mm-hmm.
But the base game, it was like, yeah, that works. That's a little weird.
Shadow of Mordor was all right. I felt very restricted because it was just the one map. But then Shadow of War came out, and it was just more of the good and even better stuff. So I was like, oh, I can get behind this.
Yeah, I mean, I do not think Shadow of War was bad, but I don't think that it necessarily lived up to some of its sibling games.
That's fair.
Because it's like Lord of the Rings War in the North is an amazing co-op game.
Let's see. One of my favorites was honestly the Lord of the Rings Return of the King for the Game Boy Advance.
The movie games were always really fun.
Yeah.
Although I do have to say one thing is there's it's the old Hobbit game. It looks really cartoony, but that one was easily one of the most amazing ones.
Shadow of War was the good one of the two. It just wasn't as good as some other Lord of the Rings game, was what he was saying.
Yeah, it's one of those. It was better than a lot of the bad ones, but I don't think it lived up to its siblings.
I do like that the second game would read your first game save file and let you pick one of your generals to pull over. That was an amazing touch.
Yeah, that was a great one.
I ended up with a brute. And the whole reason I picked that brute was because I knew that I could kill them. Because the brutes are the easiest generals to kill, I think.
Yeah, so do you remember the Hobbit 2003 game?
No.
Oh my god. It was an exceptionally good puzzle game. It was cartoony, but it still fit the style of Lord of the Rings quite well.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play that one.
Here,
there are a lot of good video games out there that I'll never have a chance to play, and there are a lot of great video games out there that I never will play. And then there are a lot of bad video games out there that everybody swears are the GOAT. So, like Fortnite. Ugh. I've tried on many occasions.
There's a couple screen clips from the game.
Oh, wow, that is really cartoony.
Yeah, but it's one of those. It surprisingly did a great job of fitting the style, though.
Oh! Speaking of which, one of my favorite games ever is getting completely remade in new style.
Is that a Final Fantasy?
You remember the Fate games?
Oh. Give my brain a minute, hang on.
They looked exactly like that Hobbit you just showed me. The graphics were terrible, the gameplay was really, really cyclical, but it was important.
Sorry, you just gotta laugh at me because you immediately was like, yeah, the graphics were terrible, but the rest of the game was good.
Well, it came out in like 2001.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I get it.
But they're redoing it with like way updated graphics and a whole new game engine, and I think they're trying to do it in UE5.
Sweet Jesus, that is an old one. I remember playing that.
Yeah, I remember getting to like level 10,000 or something in the dungeon where my character's animations were so fast that he would just eviscerate everything on the floor while looking like he was having a seizure. Because his attack was like super high and all that stuff. I love that game because it was infinite. You could constantly get better and better gear.
Do you remember the black and white games? They had you play as a god and control your avatar on the earth.
No.
Yeah, it was such a weird set of games. Anyway, as far as Lord of the Rings games go, I think the top ones is the old War of the Ring game, the Battle for Middle-earth game series.
Battle for Middle-earth 2 holds a special place in my heart, just because it was an updated version of the first one.
And let's not forget the entire insanity that is just the Lord of the Rings Return of the King video game for PC.
Yeah. I can get behind that one too, yeah.
Like, those three, to me, easily hold the crown.
Oh. Fire pit's done.
I didn't actually notice it until the other day because my mom was also watching the Hobbit movies back. They don't mention Gwahir or show him.
They don't mention who? Say it again?
Gwahir, the Lord of the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
And it confused the shit out of me looking back because I was like, huh? He's not necessarily a super important character, but
At no
he
point did they
like
mention him.
yeah, they don't like not this. See, this is the thing. They didn't even necessarily need a verbal mention, but he's nearly twice the size of any other eagle.
Yeah, wasn't that the one that Gandalf rode?
No, they're the same size. With when you look at the visuals next to each other, they're the same size. They
Hmm.
didn't make a giant eagle for Gwahir.
Hmm.
Nor did they mention his son. But to be fair, I can understand the son getting left out.
Yeah. Okay. I done fucked up that, so I do this. And then let's try this again. Ow. Yeah.
Holy crap! You could just sit there with the auto panning stuff for hours.
Oh, yeah. Um.
No, I was looking at the level up mod.
Yeah, I fucked up.
It's just the fun of having to clear off the hill and then flatten it back down.
Yeah. There we go. Now
Apparently,
there's the
someone
ridiculous.
has Popeye.
What's that?
Apparently, someone has Popeye in the other room.
Popeye?
Yeah. Have you seen the old animated cartoon of Popeye and Ludo building U.S. Navy ships with their bare hands?
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, I've seen him.
Essentially, the way the pulverizer sounds right now, it reminds me of Popeye tapping his feet down.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's see. That goes down, so let's...
To be fair, I have kind of proven that I have a very eclectic memory.
Yes. Where in the hell?
Alouette, alouette, alouette. Tom and Jerry popped into my head, admittedly.
It happens. I really
Because
need to
you
decide what block I want to use for the floor in here.
actually, I would say look at the fanned stone stuff.
Fanned stone?
Yeah, FANN.
Fanned graphite? Or fanned cobblestone, sorry?
Hang on. Yeah, the fanned cobblestone.
That's pretty. Actually.
I've messed with it a little, but I've not gotten too adventurous with it. So I, sorry, something hit me and I didn't see what the hell it was.
Was it your stomach?
I think actually it was me digging up a stone, and a stone apparently fell on me hard enough to damage me.
Yeah, that actually happens to me all the time.
Merde.
Okay, I need a couple pieces of wood.
That's what she said.
Fight me. I know, also what she said.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, that's what he said.
Alright, debarked logs. Give me those. That.
Um, Yeah, Riska, you should have heard Cass when I was like, "Hey, I think I finally found a place to set up."
Yeah, I didn't believe him. I still don't. Okay, so
To be
there.
fair, I have kind of proven that I can. And like, if I am just left to my own devices finding shit,
I don't know. You can't find me.
you do realize the more you tease me about that, the more likely I am to kill you when I find you, right?
I have PvP disabled.
That doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you only need player versus player to kill someone, you're not trying hard enough.
That's fair.
I mean, it's really true. Like it's not that, especially in this game, it is not that hard to set up a trap. Danger noodle. Apparently
Just,
there was a pit viper under my rock.
well, sometimes you get a snake in your boot.
Or in your pants.
That is often a common problem. Depends on the time of day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially in middle school.
And full speed. Let that do its thing for a second. Grab another stack, put half of it back. And then
You know, honestly, something that has forever lived at like the back of my brain and I can never get to come to the forefront anymore.
I'm waiting.
Sorry, rock fell out from right next to me. Is I can like half remember the opening to Madeline, but I can't remember the lyrics at all or the music.
I don't know that I can either.
It's just one of those things of it's like you saw it as a kid and then you genuinely just can't picture it anymore.
Yes, yes, I'm starving. Shut up.
Is that how you approach lunch? Is that...
How I approach. Yes, I'm starving. Shut up.
To be fair, my approach when I'm at work is kind of similar. I just tighten my belt buckle.
I would tighten my belt buckle, but I'm wearing stretchy pants.
Well, I kind of have to wear jeans for work, so you know.
I have to wear jeans for work too, or I catch on fire.
The
The hell was that laugh?
laugh of a person who is very well acquainted with fire.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal at times. I've burned through probably a dozen shirts in the last 2 months.
That's
Just
not that.
because, an ember will end up on me.
Completely unsurprising.
In fact, the shirt I'm wearing right now has a hole in it.
Yeah, you don't want to know what my closet looks like.
Yeah, that hole.
Uh-huh.
I managed to not. Oh nope, I flashed the camera. Well, you weren't expecting to see all this today. um. Anyway, now I'm fed with any one of the billions of
I think
fruit
I
I
know
have.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and eventually find another mine shaft, and I'm just gonna thirsty. Did you see the chat?
Yes, I saw the chat.
Yeah, that was kind of what interrupted me mid sentence.
That's what interrupted the stream, and he says he has no talent.
Hamana, 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 hamana.
Why are you saying that like an Arab?
How would you pronounce it then?
Humana, humana, humana. Not humana, humana, humana. Sounds like you're gonna crash a plane. Sorry.
That would have been a little close to TOS.
Well, it might be close to terms of service, but stereotypes are there for a reason. No, I'm
Yeah,
just.
because they work at call centers.
So, that's all the coffee I had tonight. That one
Last time I
little.
made that kind of joke, someone nearly choked on the water they were drinking.
Somebody clip what, Riska? You're gonna clip a racist joke and it's gonna completely fuck my channel.
Iraq lobster.
So, this is all the coffee I had tonight. So, this is now what I'm drinking. An extra, like, yeah, I'll get famous. I'll get infamous, is what I'll get. I'm already a douchebag. I really don't need the notoriety. Yep. I make better coffee than any place I've ever had coffee.
That's not surprising.
And I've never been like a Starbucks nut or anything, but every once in a while somebody has a gift card for me and it ends up being Starbucks, so that's where I will get a coffee, but I'm not going in for a caramel apple macchiato with 10 shots of virgin soy milk that has never come from an actual nipple because, it's virgin.
Is this where I joke and
What?
go, did you say soy milk or boy milk?
Soy milk. That is just chewing through those. Oh, no, that's normal gunpowder. That's right. Oh, I have a lot of normal gunpowder. Okay. I'll refill my powder horn. So we've got the bauxite. You turned on fan for a second? Okay. So we've got the bauxite. We've got the okay, and Darius will be back. Bauxite, olivine, quartz, red clay, and the only thing I don't have is my fuel set up in my kiln. I think I only need 128 plus 16, so 142. I was right. I think. Okay. That is ridiculously loud. I heard something. Oh, that's right. There was a moose up there not too long ago. Bees. Bees. We'll let that finish grinding really quick. And we'll leave this door open for a second, see if anything runs in like that. Rabbit. Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit. Still one of the most iconic things from my childhood is that Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd opera.
Yeah, that one was weird.
And still, every time it comes on, even as a full-grown adult, I watch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to know one of the funniest censors that happened?
Censors?
Yeah. So
Animaniacs, because one of the kids was retarded, maybe? I don't know.
No. Do you remember what was it? It was Fantasia, I think. The scene with the black centaur.
Yes.
That is flat out gone from every non-VHS copy. So every digital copy, that is completely removed.
Doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
I mean,
Censorship
I'm not
is
surprised
bullshit.
either.
That's what my channel logo should, or my channel slogan should be. Censorship is bullshit.
Yeah, but then you got to do it in a kid-friendly way with like an icon of a bull.
No, I don't. My channel is not for children. It says so. This content is not rated for children.
I thought that technically the icons would still show up though.
Well, I said bullshit.
Smartass.
That's where it was kind of funny. Ha ha. I so clever. Maybe not. So this area is going to be another greenhouse, but this is going to be specifically for my bees, so they can run throughout the winter. And this is where we'll do the Langstroth hives. And yes, to answer your question, I will snag you and bring you over here when I do the Langstroth hives.
I also hate to say it. It's not like I would know the coordinates. Unless I somehow magically build a sextant between then and now.
Yeah, that's true. You're really loud, Dumbo.
Yeah, because they're trying to run your ass over.
Yeah, through a 3-high fence. See him get through that.
So, how much slate do you have?
Like 12?
Check the mailbox.
I will check the mailbox in a second. Hey, I'll take it. Thank you. God damn it. How much? Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot. Thank you.
Because it's one of those things of it is relatively relativistically everywhere around me.
Not a bad thing. Okay. Take all of those.
To be fair, I'm also just partially glad I'm no longer in a claystone or a share biome because I do not want to get jump scared by that goddamn murder wombat.
You're the one who put him in the game.
I am aware that I paid for what I'm getting, but that
But
does not mean that I want to die.
likely story. All right, where is it? Oh, olivine and quartz, refractory bricks, tier 2. Wait, what the hell just happened? 256 unfired refractory bricks for how?
It makes more than one brick per recipe.
No, it doesn't. It makes 1 brick per recipe. Hold up. Hold up.
Huh. Hold the phone, man.
It used like way more. Oh, no. I just put the wrong crushed quartz in first. That's all it was. Because I had 512 stacks, and then I had 256 stacks, and I put the 256 in, and so that should be more than enough. I need like 600 of them. So I'm going to grab this, slap it down, and
Yeah, I'm also a little weird with the leveling out because I will dig down 2 so that way I can build up 1.
no, I do the same thing. Because I like to make sure that whatever is underneath what I'm working with is stable. So I'll dig down 2 to put cobblestone, and then I'll put whatever I'm working with on top of it.
I sometimes just use low fertility soil.
That's my filler outside.
Right now.
All right, get these done, and these fire in a normal kiln, so we might be able to fire some of them in a pit fire as well. Do I have any more? There's that obsidian you sent me earlier.
Yep.
Suppose I'm one of the most boring vintage story players because I spend my entire life in my base. If I don't, have to leave for story reasons.
Okay. I mean, you kind of don't, but it's one of those you don't leave unless you need shit.
All right, I'm curious if these refractory bricks will actually cook in
To
the
be
open.
fair, the main thing is probably I am just exacerbating that because I keep sending you things you don't have.
A little bit. I got all your clippings waiting for you too, as well as all of your cuttings. The ones that I can't grow here. If this actually works.
I'm hoping I'm in a valid climate for him, but we'll see.
What is your current temperature?
19 degrees.
You might be in a valid place. All of the ones that I'm going to have to send you are the ones that need to vernalize. There's no guarantee I'm going to get below 2 degrees for any of them.
See, honestly, as far as animals go, if there was a chance in hell that I could actually, that was an interesting call. But if there was a chance in hell that I could actually like cultivate Takin, then I probably would.
Takin?
Yes,
What's that?
it's a type of goat,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I also
I
know that
honestly
they're
wouldn't
very
have picked
good at
goats
getting
if they
out.
hadn't fallen into my lap.
Yeah, I also just know that they're well. Angora goats are really good because their wool is fucking crazy.
Oh, is it?
IRL.
Oh, yeah, and since we have the wool and more
Since you have
mod.
the wool and more, yeah,
Sweet. I have like 11 of them or something too.
yeah, that's a decent sized herd.
And that's not including the fact that there are some more in a little ravine right over here.
I would probably take. I would see if you can wrangle the ones that are over there. Even
I'm gonna do my best. I might be able to like chase them to get in the pen. It's just getting, you know, a little late.
a little in the day.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I'm about to grab me some of these rabbits too. Opportunistically speaking.
Wabbit.
Yeah, wascally wabbits.
Do you remember the movie with Brendan Fraser and
the Looney Tunes movie.
Yeah, that. See, this is the thing. Most people don't remember that one, but good God, it was. I think that was honestly the spiritual successor to Roger Rabbit.
I can see it.
Granted, it didn't have like a Toontown, which was an allegory for racism, but it is what it is.
Right. Okay. It is late at night. I'm going to see if I can hear them. I know that they're right on the other side of this cliff.
I'm assuming you're talking about the goats.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. No need for sorry. It's just a thing of I keep looking over so I don't necessarily catch everything.
Oh, you're all good. So this should be running. Oh, it is. It is finally receiving heat. I've rebuilt this thing like 5 times. Because as you can see, all of the brickwork. What?
Have you made a coke oven yet?
I had one at one point, and then I tore it down because I needed the bricks for that. I have 1,025 coke right now.
I haven't made I haven't made coal coke personally before.
Oh, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so we're good there. We're waiting on the refractory bricks. Those are cooking up like nobody's business. I need mortar. Lime is outside.
Actually, wait a minute. You have fancy ass materials, don't you?
Like what?
Hang on.
I have leather now. My leather finally finished, so. Limestone. Gonna grab a stack of that. Throw it in the
So, go ahead and humor me because I'm gonna walk you through the quarry mod real quick.
Okay.
You're gonna want to make a bunch of splitter plugs.
Does it matter what they're made out of?
So the better material they're made out of, the larger the area that they can do.
Okay.
So, like for instance, an iron splitter plug, or a set of iron splitter plugs, can do a 6 by 6 by 6 area.
Well, I've got a lot of meteoric iron, so
So,
that's
like,
what we're doing.
what? That's 36.
Don't I need a
times
special hammer for
6.
this too?
No, you just need a normal hammer.
Okay. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Where'd my barrels? Oh, that's right. I hate that you have to wait for the door to open the whole way up.
Yeah, that it should be the opposite.
Give me this barrel.
Where it's just open immediately.
Okay, fine. Buckets away. Quicklime. Quicklime. That's right. That's what I need.
Medium rough fluorite.
Lime in a pot needs 32. Yes, medium rough fluorite. That is a damage booster. Okay, you said some kind of splitter plugs?
Yes.
Those things.
Yep. Just ignore all the bits flying every fucking direction.
I'm wearing blacksmith gloves. I'm just playing a dangerous game of catch.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, I have 11 of them.
Can you try to get one more? And no, I'm not saying that to just be like facetious or anything.
$12.
Okay, good. So
6 by 6 by 6.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and go, or well, let's quote unquote go ahead and go over to the slate area that you had on the other island.
Oh, that's way far away.
Is it really that far away?
Yes, it's like 2,000 blocks north of me.
Is there a kind of rock that you would want?
Claystone. We'll do this claystone right here.
Okay. So go ahead and put a row just on that bottom face.
Right here?
Yeah. Yes. Just have that run along the whole way. You might have to dig up the flower. Okay.
And then put it up here as well?
Okay, you see where the glass is?
Yes.
So, hang on. So you could go up that high, but you're not necessarily wanting to. So go ahead and set it on the ones you're standing on. Or
Right
hang
there.
on, the cracked ones that you were standing on.
Does it have to be lined up? So like only 5 wide?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So now just right click with a hammer. Just keep right clicking. Keep right clicking.
I am.
Okay. Now make all of them pushed all the way in like those ones are.
Well, that was cool.
So what it will give you is a. It should give you like a stone slab. So you'll notice how it says
Do I
times
put it
23
down?
on it. Yeah, you can put it down.
So I just chopped 23 blocks out of existence, and now I get to choose whether they turn into bricks or whatnot, depending on what tool I use on them.
Yep.
That's fucking cool.
And depending on the size of the chunk you're getting, you'll get different size slabs. So like for instance, anything under I think it's 27. Yeah, anything under I think 27, you will get a small stone slab. Then
Okay.
past that, you will get a medium one, and then eventually, if you get the really big chunks, you'll get a large one.
So that's a way easier way to like haul some.
Yeah, it is. It is stupid easy.
Yeah,
Like
I'm definitely going to be making more use of that.
if you're trying to flatten out like a mountain of stone in your way, you can literally just use those and just whack it down.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Well, now I need another tool.
Ironically, I didn't learn it that long ago, but it's one of those I've used it a hell of a lot since I've used it.
I like that better than the meteor or the iron rock chisels, though that's still a good option one at a time.
Yeah. And yeah, you can create ashlar blocks that way. You can create polished stone, smooth stone, or rocks.
Yep. Definitely going to make a hell of a lot of use of that.
So, like for instance, in theory, you could literally just take those splitter plugs and hammer and just go to town on a slate area and have like 400 blocks in like a half a dozen slabs if you get a large enough chunk.
My eyes have been opened.
Yeah, imagine how much easier it'll be to make a slate roof with that.
Way easier. Okay. So let's slap down one of these and do where.
Or alternatively, quarrying stuff like halite or marble and just bringing back massive chunks of it at a time. Especially because technically, with the 6x6x6 of the meteoric iron ones you made, you could, what do you call it? You could just use that to chip off rocks of halite at a time.
All right, what the hell do I do to... Oh, that would be why. My bad. Okay, I just need a stick. Stick. Excuse me. Wedge chisel. This is way easier. Okay, how do I...
Yep. Now imagine just how differently you would have approached cutting out your base if you had had that tool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, imagine that.
Just the look of how pissed you were. You're like, motherfucker.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, it's and realize, especially with the teleporters in, that you could just go across the map, grab
As much stone as I want.
Yeah, you could grab as much stone as you want of a certain type, and then just haul your ass back to base with no issue.
Okay, we're gonna test it a little bit then.
So I do know that it can contain multiple stone types, but I do not know if it can contain multiple, or if it contained ores.
About to find out.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching. I'm seeing what you're doing. Okay. I need another shovel.
And we're gonna see if it can work on multiple planes at the same time.
So it kind of can, kind of can't. Each of those multi-layered planes will result in a separate slab.
Oh. So if I do this, I'm gonna freak myself out.
Yeah, see, so you just got a 3-block one, so a little one.
It doesn't take ores.
Okay. Oh, it just leaves. Oh, it just leaves them in place. Good to know. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, it is not. Now what happens if there's a missing one?
Actually, the issue that you're having, it looks like it's because they're crooked.
Okay.
Yeah, I was having an issue with that all day the other day. Because they kept putting down sideways instead of the direction that I wanted. So yeah, you technically could probably take down one of those mountains in like an hour instead of a day and a half.
Got my vote. There we go. Now I can... And... Stone block. We'll get that lapis later.
Honestly, I think the most frustrating part, though, about figuring out how it works, it was so simple after I figured it out. I was like, I'm a dumbass.
I was never able to get it to work. I could
Mm-hmm.
not figure it out to save my life.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. And it's just watching Solston is what taught me how to do that. Because he was quarrying a giant, like, dwarven based engineering bay out of the side of a mountain, or out of a chunk of the mountain. So he had used the quarry mod in order to just cut out a massive chunk at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I'm probably going to have to get off soon, but it's going to be hilarious because next time that I see anything of your streams, you're going to have just an entire mountain missing because of this, probably.
You called it. Okay. So, nerd pulling the weight.
So were you still going to chop down that mountain before I told you about that? Or did you just go, wait, I can get rid of that thing now?
This one?
Yeah.
Yes, as soon as I had the bees moved, I was going to cut this out and connect it over to my greenhouse area and remove that gate. But I just hadn't yet.
Huh. Yeah, that definitely sped things up a little for you.
Just a little. Can I hit him from here? I can.
And actually, funnily enough, I was doing it where I ended up having to jump and just bonk it with the hammer as I was just jumping up and down in place. Oh, one quick cool feature, just hit control right click on the next one.
Oh. Yeah, it shows like a preview of what's
It
gonna
shows a
be
glowing
carved out.
preview of what can be carved out, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get this ore out of the way so I don't fuck that up. And actually, I'm probably gonna call the stream here in a second. It's been 2 hours and now I have new toys to play with. All right. So let's chop that down and do it like that. And then when we
Hmm. Do you have like just a bunch of sand or gravel that you don't want?
but I don't I need the sand, but I do have a little bit of gravel.
That would help.
How much do you need?
Whatever you can spare, because I'm trying to fill in a little lake next to the house.
I can spare probably a whole granite gravel. I'll give you a whole stack to start, and if you need more, I'll send you more.
Alrighty.
There you go. I did the control click thing that you were talking about.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat little feature, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be fucking around with this.
It's just this year. Oh man, I've been doing all this shit manually.
Yeah. Yeah, no, a little frustrating, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was essentially that was the exact same reaction I had. I was like, I was dreading this, but now it'll take maybe 30 minutes.
All right, but that's going to be where we call it a day. If you enjoyed the content, you know exactly what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, all that stuff, so that we can find more people who are crazy just like me. But I won't keep you any longer. Thank you very much for watching and liking, and may the Arc Force be with you.